In this section, you'll be getting better at writing validation controls and server-side scripts to process web form data submissions. Whenever you allow users to update records in an existing reference table, assignments in this case, it's always a good idea to make sure that the changes are consistent with the declaration for the reference table. You do this by validating the form data at least before the form is submitted. The validation that you need to add to the controls in the task editor table is basically the same as the ones you put into the new task web form. You make sure that the drop-downs don't have null as their selected option, that the input in the text boxes isn't an empty string, and that the date selected in the date picker is not in the past. Save, publish, and view the form online. Move a few entries down in the editing part of the form and willfully violate the validation conditions. If you've got everything right in the code, the validation messages will show up even before you try to submit the form with the bad input. Sweet, your form is officially finished. Time to make it do what it says it does. That is, edit the reference table. Now that the Rocky Jupiter Deliveries web form has all its gear in order, you can write the workflow script that will take everything inside the task editor table control and overwrite the assignments reference table with the values in its rows. Create a new file in your text editor, write the following code into it, and save it as taskupdater.rfs in your Solution Artifacts folder. It is supposed to run every time a form that you've just finished is submitted to the Mobilengine cloud and update the fields of the assignments reference table with the user input in the task editor table control. Publish your web form's artifacts folder that now has Task Updater inside it. Open the web form and make a change to one of the delivery entries. Move into the back-office site and check that the workflow script has run successfully. Now export the current assignments reference table and check that the change you made shows up. Welcome to the end of the web forms tutorial. To recap what you've learned, now you know how to use a drop-down list to filter the rows of a table control that you populate with reference table data. Move parts of a web forms table control behind a hyperlink. Let the user move rows from one table control to another. Set up and use helper variables in your web forms. Set up complex conditional statements to dynamically show and hide elements in a web form. We'd like to thank you for your attention today. Be sure to check out www.mobilengine.com to keep up with all our exciting developments.